The next thing that we need to look at with the Edofe mapping is the route card table. You'll notice here that I've made up a map for us following various footpaths. I've already put in the different waypoints, so whenever there's a turning that could take us wrong, we have a waypoint telling us what to do and what is around that point. So you can see that. If we go to show your route card table, you'll then notice that all of the information that is in here, that's the wrong date, that we put in earlier is now in our leg descriptions. There are several things which we're going to need to fill in on here. Number one, we're going to want to look at the bearings. We'll do that in a separate video. You'll see it's already filled in how far you'll be travelling on each leg of the journey, the height that you're climbing or descending, and the journey time if you stick to your 3 mph walking. Obviously, while you're walking, you are going to need some rests. So looking at the times you have here, you need to work out where you want to put your rest periods in. I would suggest that every half an hour to an hour you take a small rest. So for example here, we might want to put that we're going to take in a 15-minute break, as we've already done an hour and a quarter. When you change that and put that in, you'll notice that the total leg duration of that 59 minutes plus the 15 minutes of rest is put to here, and your estimated time of arrival at that point changes. So let's go down again and do a couple more. So at this point here, we then need another 15-minute break. Now in this example, we've started off at 1 o'clock. So by the time it gets to 5:30, we're probably going to want to have some dinner. And you'll see that actually you are journeying for 70 minutes on one piece of road. So at that point, at the end of that, because it's an hour and 10 minutes, you're going to want to have your lunch, have some food. So put that into there. So you always see the time that you're estimated to arrive at these places. So your job is to make sure you go through this, put in your rest breaks, and then looking at the ETA, come down to the bottom and check that you are out for around 7 hours for silver, 6 hours for bronze. Once you've done that, if you go to the top, you want to put in the name of your team members, so each member of your team needs to go into that point. You want to name your DofE group, that could be anything, and put your contact details down there so that when I have a copy of your route card I can get in touch with you in case of emergency. My name and my emergency contact details will go into here, and obviously it's a silver practice on this one, and that's it, that's all you're going to need during that piece. Escape notes, don't worry too much about at the moment. They are for more complex terrain, but you might want to put in, if you've decided on an activity for your aim that will involve you looking at the local countryside, you might want to put in some time just to look at that and say what you're going to be doing within this box here. Apart from that, close and continue mapping. Download a GPX file, so click on this, call it whatever you want, so this one day, one hike, save it. That just means we've all got the GPX file. If you go to full screen, obviously it doesn't all fit in, but you can print or save a map and then print it. And here, it's pop-up blocked, let's always allow it. But if we look at this, we should, let's try again, get a nice little route map of where we're going, including all of our waypoints and our leg description. And that's it.